Hello everyone. It's now 11:57 p.m. at night. Okay. Good. All right. Um it feels like I'm about to yawn. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. A little mucus in my throat. So, I don't even get the opportunity to brush my teeth. And that tooth abscess right here is trying to get bigger. So I have a headache and pain in my heart, like pressure on my heart. Not pain, but extreme pressure on my heart, and my legs are swollen. So I don't remember if it was Tuesday and Wednesday. I think were 2 days that I had a hotel room last week. I don't remember what days they were, but I think this might be the 5th night in a row on the streets. But I was on the streets like before Tuesday. You know. So that perp that was blasting loud music the other night, he's up on the balcony, but I'm glad he's quiet, but I still don't feel comfortable with him being near me because I know he's here for the gang stalking, surveillance, and babysitting. So, excuse me, the fake Darnell Williams perp came to harass me at least twice this morning. And, trying to say stuff that was inflammatory and upsetting, troll comments. And, and, now he all of a sudden knows how to pretends like he now knows how to spell the word liar. Excuse me. So, but I mean, everything they say is a lie about me. But when people with narcissistic personalities, when you tell the truth and they lie, and then they falsely call you a liar and lie and say that they're telling the truth, and then they get believed and you don't. So, excuse me, their lies get believed, but your truth gets muted, shut down, and canceled. So, he harassed me and falsely accused me of lying about not having any money in the bank. And then he was trying to police and control what he thinks I should be eating. And then, and then he tried to make a fake account and try to say greedy criminal or something like that. But I'm not taking any food advice or any damn advice from a sick sex trafficking pervert that got me wrongfully banned from places by lying on me, and somebody who wants me dead. And who's younger than me. So, and then he tried to talk about oh, I don't remember when the last time it was that I ate a meal that was $25.40. Well, that ain't your business. That was a whole damn gift card. I mean, gift certificate, because you and others called up the hotels to lie on me, and I'm wrongfully banned from all Wyndham hotels. So the leftover points, yeah, I used those for gift cards. And it was because Friday was a day where I was getting no help. Where I got teeny tiny help. Excuse me. So they had a lot. Downtown Pensacola, Florida it's way smaller than here in New Orleans. But they had quite a bit of stingy people or mean people in Pensacola. But come to think of it, people here in New Orleans, it seems like Pensacola people are a little bit more generous. But it seems like when I was in downtown Pensacola on that one street, excuse me. Sorry. It is now Tuesday, June 25th, 2024 at 12:04 a.m. in the morning. So, like, on rare occasions, I had moments where I would have absolutely, like maybe twice I had moments where I ended up missing dinner or something in Pensacola. But here in New Orleans, excuse me, almost nobody is generous. Tourist or local or whoever, almost just about nobody is generous. But, and then for me to, ask for help and get told straight up no, on rare occasions, people have done that in Pensacola. But here in New Orleans, it happens every day, all the time. But online, the most that I ever been donated was $600. Other people said that they had been donated $1,000. Like, nobody ever donated me $1,000. Ever. And with working, I never got the opportunity to earn a paycheck, even if it's working every 2 weeks. Like, the biggest paycheck I ever got working every 2 weeks or something, not every week, but within 2 weeks, being like $800, and then with taxes taken out, it'd be like I'll be lucky if it's $700. So, other than student loan and private loan from years ago, that's the only time I've got to see, big money. But I've been forced poor all my life. And I'm making just about nothing from my short stories and stuff. It's been a while since somebody had donated to my Ko-fi or fundraiser. And my ebooks aren't really selling. I try to offer for people to read my writings and stuff for free, and I mean, it seems like they foreshadow ban me to the point where it's like, I'm wondering, where is everybody? Excuse me. So, I mean, at the moment, I mean, I was able to have, like when that man narcissistically lectured me, I'm gonna say yesterday morning, since it's a new day. They're making my eye itch and stuff. So I'm gonna say yesterday morning, Monday morning, excuse me. That man narcissistically lectured me. He donated $2 and then that narcissistically lectured me. And, try to act like he thinks he knows more than I do about my own homeless situation. And then I was 6 cents short, but the most I was able to have was one bagel for breakfast. I had no lunch. And then I had dinner. I was able to have dinner. I was, and I'm left. I mean, also I tried to. I mean, I got me a couple of things from Walgreens. And hold up. And then also, so now I'm left with 58 cents in the bank and no cash. Not even 1 penny in cash. And, excuse me. So, at the library, they had this black man. He was kind of like, I don't know if he looked like he was, borderline elderly, I guess. A sick, nasty Freemason. What he did was, I went to use the bathroom, and then I came out of the bathroom, and then when I came out of the bathroom, he wanted to come out simultaneously at the exact same time I did, and he tried to set me up to nearly bump into him. And then shortly afterwards, he was giving me mean looks and filming and recording me, and the librarians weren't going to kick him out. So, yeah, and I mean, excuse me. So, then, well, I'm not going to say tonight, but I guess a few hours ago, I got on the bus, and they had this homeless lady that took up 2 seats with her belongings and everything. And the very second I got on the bus, it smelled like shit. It smelled like doo-doo. And then later on, I saw somebody vaping on the bus. Saw and smelled somebody vaping on the bus. And I'm like, the bus driver's not going to say anything about people vaping on the bus. And if people, have shitty odors, and I can't spray and sanitize the damn seat, well, this world is fucked. Twisted and backwards. I'm sanitizing and y'all trying to falsely make it like I'm contaminating. And I don't have the convenience to have a home to go to switch clothes. So that's another reason why I'm, spray and sanitized. Excuse me. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, so the lady made up the difference with the 6 cents. It was only 6 cents, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know. But that was all that I had. But I'm feeling like painful pressure on my heart. Excuse me. That caught me off guard. And my legs are very swollen. I try to put my legs up, and my legs still are swollen. Excuse me. I try to look for jobs online. I didn't get to find anything today, and the jobs from a couple of weeks ago, I still have not gotten any callbacks or anything. Oh, and the fake Darnell Williams perp try to say, prove to us that you're looking for a job, or prove to us that you've been putting in applications. You are a sick motherfucker if you act like you delusionally believe you own somebody who doesn't even know you. And nobody's helping, nobody's doing a fucking thing to help me. All they do is be fake, narcissistic, abusive, and yell at me and say, I told you, ignore them and don't give them any of your attention. Well, they're doing destructive shit to me, ruining my life. The stuff that you're telling me to ignore is stuff that you would try to defend yourself and fight back too. So, and then, he was sitting there harassing me about how I should eat cheaper meals. But at the same time, last week, weren't you harassing me about how I should tip? Or talk about that I never tip? Well, I mean, if all I got is $11 and something, and my dinner costs at $10.90, and I just got 58 cents left, what room is there to tip? So you harass me about not tipping, but then simultaneously harass me about how I should eat cheaper. You don't tell me what to do. Mind your fucking business, sick bitch. Fucking retard. I keep telling you to leave me the fuck alone. But your online harassment is criminal, and you think that you're better than everybody because you don't get caught, or you feel like you don't have to worry about accountability for your crimes. You are a felon. You are a felony criminal, and you've probably been in prison or jail before. You are the disgusting sick pig. I don't owe any of you gang stalkers shit. I don't owe y'all an explanation for a fucking thing in my life. Leave me the fuck alone, back off, and mind your damn business. You should have nothing to do with me. Stop stalking me. Stop stalking me. You are not my handle. I don't even fucking know you. You retard. But I'm exposing every fucking thing you're doing to me. I mean, if I eat more, if I eat fast food, you condemn me about that. If I avoid fast food and eat anti-fast food, you harass me about that. If I was excessively skinny, y'all would have something to say about that. Excuse me. If I wasn't eating, and if I was underweight, you would harass me about that. I mean, y'all already make false rumors, lying, saying that I'm on drugs and stuff. Never in my entire life did drugs. I can't even tell you what heroin looks like or how to use it. I have no idea what crystal meth looks like. Never heard of crystal meth until I was in Los Angeles. First time I ever heard of fentanyl was like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Excuse me. So they are vibrating my body so bad right now. Excuse me. So I think yesterday, I had a little bit of help yesterday, very little, and it might have been, you know what? It might have been Saturday. Wait, hold on. No, I meant to say it might have been Sunday. That I had like, wait, yeah, Sunday I think it was that I had Saturday or Sunday that I had like $8 or some, probably about $8 for breakfast, and then $6.17 for dinner, and those were the pending transactions that were 2 meals, $14 or something. So how much for 2 meals? So how much cheaper am I supposed to fucking go? I mean, as I said, a homeless person can't have something nice for once. For once. You didn't give me that gift certificate. You haven't donated shit to me. None of y'all. Perps. But they have perps that lie and say that they donated such and such amount of money to me and never donated a day in their lives. And they pretend to be fake victims of mine and then come with the vigilante attacks. But then they have certain abusive narcs and perps or fake TI perps that would do stuff like donate money and then use that to be as an excuse and justification to be be very controlling, and then verbally abuse and psychologically and mentally abuse and torment and put me down. And the abuse end up being so unbearable that I have to cut them off. But as I said, I appreciate when people, if they are sincere and they donate with no strings attached, or without making me feel indebted, or if they do it out of the kindness of their heart because they know what I'm going through. Those are the people I appreciate, But they had this man named Kenneth DeMack or whatever. I don't even know if he must have read the gang stalking slander about me and believed it. But it's been a few months. He quit donating, and he would donate like $50 every month, and on rare occasions he would donate like um you know 100. But he quit donating for the past few months. And they had quite a few other people, if they will support and don't ask for anything in return, and then excuse me, if certain people might donate once a month or so, and then all of a sudden they stop. And but I appreciate the people who are still supportive. It's not many, but if they are still supportive, but if they let me know that, well, Candy, I'm sorry that I can't donate to you anymore because they lowered my pay, or I lost my job, or that's very understandable. But if you quit donating because you heard the false rumors and the lies about me, then that's very disappointing. Excuse me. Um, and they used to have this man named Troy Hill. I don't know how to pronounce his name, Troy Hill or something like that. Um, he used to donate me $5 for every video upload, or in rare occasions 20 or 10 or something. Oh, that didn't last very long, and he doesn't even comment on my videos no more. There are some people who don't even comment on my videos no more, and I don't even know if they believe the gang stalking lies about me from the cult, in which the online gang stalking cult. I heard people say it's a witch's coven. I heard that they all part of a witch's coven, performing black magic rituals. So, I mean, the online stalkers, like if I eat Chinese food, they will harass and condemn me about how I should eat cheaper fast food. And if I eat cheaper fast food, they think I deserve to be punished with heart attacks and strokes and to drop dead. If I eat a smoothie or a salad, oh, you're wasting your money. Narcs love to talk about people wasting their fucking money. Yeah, like when I had my job with the temp service, and I mentioned about this cafe, shall I say, taking advantage of me, and screwing over me and stuff. Excuse me. And then he said, "You're wasting your money eating there." I blocked him for saying that. And then next thing you know, he went behind my back and started bullying me and falsely accusing me of being fake and all that. But all he does is make fake videos bullying people on YouTube. That Brandon Q guy, that Hispanic guy. And he left other bossy, narcissistic, fake comments too. Excuse me. But I mean, if I could earn rewards and get freebies, how is it a waste of money? The only waste of money is when the perps fucking cheat me out my damn food. And then my twin sister did fake follow-up video talking about justice for Candy Grand Prix, not enough macaroni in her bowl. If she would have got a half a bowl of mac and cheese, she would have had a fucking meltdown too. Or she would have, flipped the entire restaurant upside down. She would have raised hell worse than I did, or worse than I could. I will never forget the story she told me about when she tried to make like as if they screwed over her with Taco Bell in 2019, and she was crying and complaining to me about it, and talking about how the workers mocked her, and she tried to mention about that her blood sugar was low. Y'all falsely call me greedy, but which twin is diabetic and still obese? I've never been diabetic. But perps with narcissistic personalities wish diabetes on me, and they want me to be diabetic so bad. And this person on Twitter back in 2010, or it was maybe some years later, she said, whoever wishes diabetes on you need to go and eat deep fried testicles. Oh, it might have been in 2015 that she told me that. I tried to hold my laughing. But she said, whoever wishes diabetes on you should go eat deep fried testicles. Wait, hold on. That's the moon right there. Well, it ain't strawberry, but it's yellow with mostly yellow with a little gray. So, because of lack of sleep, the sleep deprivation and stuff, my mind has been feeling scrambled. So with it being Tuesday, the 25th, I have 8 days before I get the Social Security check. And to be on the streets without getting to take a bath, lay down and sleep, brush my teeth, wash my hair or whatever, or do anything that I need to survive and live. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. It's scary to be on the streets with swollen legs for 2 weeks. So yeah, that $14 and something that the fake Darnell Williams perp was harassing me about. It ain't none of y'all business, but I'm gonna explain anyway. That was from 2 separate meals, and the pending transactions were those meals that were debited out of my account that had been pending and needed to be cleared. And so he lied and said that the pending transactions were donations sent to me, and that's not true. Like, if I were to receive a CashApp or a PayPal payment or even Venmo, it's not pending unless it might be something wrong, and then I would have to contact PayPal or whoever. But excuse me, usually I have the choice to have it sent instantly, and they take out a small fee, but a lot of times I end up needing it instantly. So and it will show up as green. Like when it's green, that means it's money added to my bank account. But when it's red, that means it's debited out. But the pending transactions from any of the donations is it shows up immediately. But with the Social Security money, it's about or Social Security money or work paycheck if I had a job. Those are the only times I've experienced that a payment in my bank account would be pending. I mean, it would be pending, and it would take like 5 days for me to get it. But these stalkers need to get out my business, and they're ruining my life by spreading lies, and they be gossiping about stuff that they don't know what they're talking about, and stuff that's not their business. And they don't even they don't even have their facts straight or proper information. And when you tell them the truth, they're not listening anyway. But y'all are destroying innocent lives. And the fact that the fake Darnell Williams perp falsely accused me of lying about the rain and the weather. And then he made another fake new account to harass me, talking about, do you think that homeless veterans get motel rooms and hotel rooms and 3 meals a day during time of war? He was, harassing me about that too. Veterans is if you've been in the military for a long time, but you mean active duty military? But yeah, he would harass me talking about, do you think that homeless military veterans would during a time of war would have the luxury of, I'm sitting here in basic survival mode. Those hotel and motel rooms are not luxury. They fucking 2-star hotels. Y'all even set me up to get wrongfully banned from the cheap motels. If you get me wrongfully banned from all the cheaper restaurants and stuff, and then harass me talking about, Candy wants to eat in luxury or whatever. Like, if I'm wrongfully banned from all the cheaper hotels and forced to have to pay more for the more expensive hotels and restaurants and stuff, But it's very different here in New Orleans than Pensacola. I'm struggling to survive every day. And the stalkers make this false narrative that I'm living in luxury or want to live in luxury. But they mock and make fun of me about sitting on this bench. But the perps fucked it up. Trisha fucked it up. Trisha is not a fake T.I. perp. She's a perp that falsely insert herself into the T.I. community to be an agent of confusion and chaos. When I was getting help with $365 a week and $335 a week in an extended stay, y'all was saying that's too much money. That's too much money. Now places be $400 a week. Certain places be $560 something a week. All the cheaper hotels and extended stay and all that. I'm wrongfully banned and trespassed, so I have to go to more expensive ones. And or, or have no hotel at all, and they want me to die in bad weather. Even today, later on today being Tuesday, I heard it's another day of heat advisory. A few hours ago, it rained. It rained Sunday. So, and it's gonna rain today supposedly, and it's supposed to rain every day for at least the next week. But they keep switching it up. I don't know if Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, what day it might be that it's supposed to rain overnight, and I would need help with hotel room. But y'all are disgusting for forcing innocent people to stop surviving. As I said, that jail situation was a gang stalking setup. And then they lie and falsely talk about you knew you were committing a crime. No, I didn't. Y'all know y'all are committing a crime by cyber stalking and cyber harassment. And trafficking people. And then when and the stalkers falsely make it like me receiving donations from people and that it is stealing from people. What if they voluntarily donate without me asking? Am I supposed to reject it? Oh, if I reject it and give it back to them, I would get attacked and devoured and get told that I'm ungrateful. Like when perps try to do stuff like making like they want to donate me $333.33. And I'm like, y'all did this on purpose. Or if they want to donate $666 and I send it right back, then you devour and attack me and tell me that and bitch at me and tell me that I'm ungrateful. And I know people say all money is not good money. Excuse me. And the stalkers want you they're profiting and making money off of your forced pain, misery, and struggling and suffering and torture and abuse and trauma, weaponizing your traumas, and want you to just shut up and take the abuse for free with no compensation. Y'all won't even let me have a job. I mean, the fake Donnell Williams perp, if he try to talk about prove to us that you're looking for a job, well, why should I? And y'all illegally found out about me working at Piccadilly and bragged and laughed and admitted that you called up the job to slander me, and y'all bragged and admitted that you lied to the manager and said that I'm a pedophile. And that's one of the reasons why why their workplace mobbed me off the job. If y'all called up my job and lied on me and set me up to get wrongfully fired and have me wrongfully back on the streets, and then lie and say that I'm lazy and don't want to work and I enjoy being on the streets, when none of that is true. And a couple of hours ago, I noticed fake harassing comments where perps will say they would gaslight me by saying that gang stalking is real, but the stuff you're posting about is not evidence of gang stalking, and you're delusional and you need your medication. And then you have 777. That's the new age fake knockoff version or a fake positive version of 666. And all that new age stuff that y'all falsely call godly, when it's not godly, it's of the devil. The new age movement is of the devil. Excuse me. So I feeling really, really sad because nothing looks promising or hopeful for me to get to have the opportunity to go swimming like I wish I could. I wish I could get to go swimming. And due to my situation, I don't have the clothes or the swimsuit or, excuse me. Things are different from Pensacola. I'm wrongfully banned from my college campus due to the forced homelessness and gang stalking. Excuse me, but there are other places to go swim too. But like when you go to these public pools, it's like a lot of the time they don't even have where you can take a whole shower after swimming, and then there's a chance your stuff could get stolen. And then they have shitty hours, like shitty hours for the public to go swimming because all these fake retarded summer camps and stuff that hog up the public's time to swim. Oh, the public only gets a small amount of time where they can go swim. But yeah, like, wow, it's like when I looked at the swimming schedules, it's like, oh wow, it's like almost nobody could go swimming because summer camp, summer camp, and then all you get, and you don't get that much time for the public to get to swim. Excuse me. But they gang stalked and bullied me out of the Treme Center and lied on me and falsely accused me of stealing and being a pedophile, unprovoked for no reason, just making up lies. I didn't even do anything, or I didn't even give any probable cause. But they had perps planted there that were bullying and harassing me. And so I have not gone back to the Treme Center. And I swam there a few times, and I was falsely accused of being a pedophile and told that I could not go there. And I'm like, I don't know what gave y'all these ideas. Like, if I was new to coming there, I had zero interaction with any child at all. If I was going there to shower, and they had this homeless, druggy white lady that nobody ever said anything about her, and then they had this young guy that was I only saw him one time, and he was an aggressive bully and falsely accused me of being a pedophile and said that I have to be swimming. Or that and then they treated me the same way at Pensacola. That Kay Miller lady falsely accused me of that and acted like she barely wanted me to swim or shower, even with paying for this fake course we had to pay for. Excuse me. And they try to make it like because I'm homeless. This lady tried to make it like she was telling me that she thinks that all homeless people are pedophiles. But she was an abusive, narcissistic perp. Like, come on, you're 80 years old and you falsely think that way? Just like those perps at the Dollar Tree that falsely accused me of stealing maliciously. Because for revenge at me putting a camera on them and exposing them for gang stalking. But in 2018, I wasn't even speaking about or researching gang stalking. In 2015, 16, 17, I was, but I mean, I was still researching narcissistic abuse and stuff like that. But in 2019, I started really making videos. But random false accusations that of me stealing, or false accusations of me touching kids, or false accusations of me lacking to do this, or um, I would even get falsely accused of things at work and whenever I had a job too. So, I mean, I can't even really get to go swim and shower every day like I used to. And there was a point in time I didn't want my hair to get ruined. And I would just go shower. As much as I love to swim, but I didn't want to be. I mean, I didn't want my hair to get ruined by the chlorine, and I wanted it to grow long and pretty. But now my hair, due to my homeless situation, my hair is ruined again. Excuse me. So, but I mean, I really wanted to grow my hair out, but it's ruined again. Excuse me. So, I mean, I don't have a way or an opportunity to get a swimsuit and go swim. Swimsuit and a towel. But I guess I'll just have to do without swimming. I missed the opportunity where I could go to the doggone beach and swim naturally. But, yeah. And I'm disappointed that none of these pools here in New Orleans seem like they have any diving boards. So, I mean, I only got to swim. Wait, no. Before leaving Pensacola, I was swimming. But um, once in Cincinnati, I got to go swim. I really had fun that day, too. But in Bloomington, all summer long, forced to be locked in the damn cabin all day and tortured with direct energy weapons all fucking day. And they had like heat advisory every fucking day. Heat advisory every day. So I never and they didn't even have any pools to swim in Bloomington. No pool to swim in. But if I had a car that had certain places, within probably a 100-mile radius that would have been nice places to go exploring and sightseeing and probably some natural swimming holes or something. But I'll never forget that moment I swam in the lake. For the only time in my entire life I got to swim in a lake, excuse me, in Greenville, South Carolina at Paris Mountain State Park. And me swimming in the lake, it seemed like it cured all my skin ailments in one day. But of course, problems came back. But it seemed like everything got healed in right after swimming. But it was a rough experience. I wish I would have had the opportunity to take an Uber or something to get there. I mean, I forced myself to have a way to get there. It was very hectic trying to get over there, but I'm glad I had the experience, you know. But Bayou Signet State Park, last I heard that that the wave pool is not in operation. But anyway, next week, next Wednesday, I'm supposed to get the Social Security check. And because of having to go to court again next month, um, I'm not going to disclose how much. But since when the time comes for the court date, if it's not guaranteed for people to help me out, I'm gonna have to set aside. I'm not gonna disclose how much, but I'm gonna have to set aside a large amount, a large portion of my check. I'm gonna have to, a large portion of my check I would have to set aside for the court date, in which that would mean less hotel room nights for me with my own money next month for July. Because of me, I have to, like as I said, I can't even depend on anybody to help me with the funds for when that time comes for the court date. As I said, I would have to set aside a large amount myself. But as I said, it would be less hotel nights in the beginning of the month. And I ran out of everything, but at the same time, need everything. And like my supplements, I've been suffering and struggling without them. So I definitely will need to replenish my supplements next month. So I'm gonna need to replenish my supplements, and I need to get more batteries and a few other necessities, things that I need so bad. And by it being, I don't know the exact dates, but the freaking Essence Festival, they raised the hotel prices. They will raise the hotel prices, so I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even know how bad it would be or how full the hotels would be for the Essence Festival. But even if it weren't for me having to set aside a large amount of money, my Social Security check, I could not afford $250 to put down for a deposit for even just one hotel night. You know, as I said, I would try to, get hotel nights with like no deposit and under $100. But La Quinta hotels, I could have had hotel nights. With the earning points and the discounts and stuff, I could have been having like $50 nights or even free nights. But the perps ruined that. They would, condemn me if I had an expensive hotel night, or if I got a room for a hotel night for free. They would have something to say about that too. if I earned enough points to get the free nights. Oh, they would say something about that. If I got a discount, oh, yeah, they don't want, you know. But all this harassment with the control with food and hotel rooms, that didn't start to happen until until they got my twin sister on board with the perping. And fake TI perps follow along too, and yet they falsely accuse me of being the fake TI that's a perp. When it's them. Y'all sitting there friendly with the perps that's trying to traffic me. So, the stuff that I'm talking about now is the stuff that I was trying to or meant to talk about the previous night. I didn't even mean for the whole video to be about Monique and Trisha and the other people that I mentioned. I didn't mean for that to be and that wasn't even the whole video, but the perps kept on distracting and distracting and interrupting. Well, not interrupting, but disrupting and distracting. So my legs are so swollen and so big. Even when I put them up on the bench, it does not make the swelling go down. And I be feeling like my legs are like, I be afraid that my legs are gonna burst. My legs hurt and it's difficult to walk. But I'm hearing more and more about the covert gang stalking and the war on the American people. The secret enemy, the shadow government, the Illuminati, the New World Order. They're part demon, part human, what some people would call reptilian or humanoid or whatever. A lot of cloning and whatever. But for August 25th, there's nothing I can plan for birthday. Nothing I can plan. But the perps ruin it every year, and I'm forbidden and not allowed to celebrate. And that's been that way even before I turned 18. Even 18 and 19 years old, trying to treat myself to birthday cake and get devoured and condemned and yelled at like I'm not supposed to do that. I can't even throw myself a small little birthday party. And I told y'all my twin sister ritualistically ignores me every year for our birthday. Or pick an argument or a fight with me for an excuse to justify not talking to me. So, I'm itchy and dirty. I need a freaking bath. I mean, a permanent place to live. The gang stalkers forced my situation to be where a permanent place to live is completely out of the damn question. Online and in-person gang stalkers coercing me to be homeless. It's like another form of undeserved prison detention. And it's like another job seems hopeless too. But I've been looking. But yeah, the online stalkers, they lie and say I'm lazy and don't want to work. But then when I get a job, they sabotage it. When I get housing, they sabotage it. They work with the in-person gang stalkers to perp me out of my place to live or work, or set me up, lie on me, or have me wrongfully fired and permanently banned. Like, I don't even know if I'm banned from Piccadilly. And then they would show the employers my videos of me talking about managers and co-workers workplace mobbing me. So all I have for as far as work is my writings, and the perps wrongfully stopped that too. I mean, they're playing with my life and they're ruining my life and think it's a game or a sport, and don't care how I suffer. So my anxiety is extremely high right now. My phone battery is now at 61%. I was glad I was able to have my phone charged up into being full, But yeah, sometime later on this week, I'm highly likely to need help with a hotel room out of the rain. But I wish I could have a break and have, a few nights of rest in a hotel off the streets. And so that the swelling in my legs and stuff can go down, and if I can sleep better and have a shower and everything. But I'm trying to survive the best way I know how, and I'm tired of my enemies trying to control my life. So I'm going to go now. I need any and all the help that I can get. The information is in the description box. I'll see y'all. Love y'all.